The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. As we are going into WrestleMania 42, and Cody, for the first time in 2 years, is not walking into WrestleMania as our WWE Champion. Today, I'll be giving you a reasoning why Cody Rhodes must turn heel to next win the Undisputed Championship. And there's many reasons why. So today in this video, I'll be talking about why that should happen. So I hope you're going to enjoy this video. It's going to be nice and to record. Always remember to smash that subscribe button to the flipping channel. And let's get into this one. So we know Cody Rhodes has been a face ever since his return back in WrestleMania 38, nearly 4 years ago now. But stuff is finally starting to get a bit stale. We've seen in the last year that Cody Rhodes is getting a lot of backlash from the fans now, and the fans are begging him to turn heel. It was really around when The Rock was, of course, asking Cody to sell his soul to him nearly a year on now since the Elimination Chamber 2025. Of course, that turned into John Cena turning heel as WWE made a decision that they had to protect Cody Rhodes and keep him as the top babyface at WWE, even when they had the babyface of all babyfaces, John Cena. And there was a lot of fans that pushed for Cody to turn heel, as we could have got a heel Cody versus a face John, and we could have made Cody look this very strong and narcissistic, selfish character that goes against the fans and realises that to make his title reign worth it, he never needed the fans. Of course, we saw his peak babyface run at WrestleMania 40, coming up 2 years ago now, when The Rock and Roman Reigns were going against him and the World Champion at the time, Seth freaking Rollins. That was peak Cody Rhodes babyface. But after he won the WWE Championship of Roman Reigns, ending that 1,316-day title reign in the main event at WrestleMania 40, we've not seen much from him, and it's gone very stale. His first WWE Championship reign was very, very plain. There was not many big matches. He had 2 or 3 matches with AJ Styles. He had a match against Logan Paul. He had other matches against Kevin Owens, which were quite good. But I love and respect Kevin Owens. He's a very hard worker, but he didn't really get any big names. Of course, we got John Cena at the end of the reign, but the match was so disappointing that it was probably one of the worst matches out of the whole title reign, And after Cody lost the title, he took a break away, and then we got to SummerSlam. Of course, a couple of months ago now, back in August last year, so many fans were pushing for Cody to turn heel. John Cena turned face on the SmackDown before SummerSlam, before their big match, the rematch of the Undisputed Championship in the main event of Night 2 SummerSlam, for the first time ever, of course. And a lot of fans wanted Cody to turn heel, because there was a lot of rumours about the final boss, The Rock, the People's Champion, showing up in the main event of SummerSlam, just like he did at Elimination Chamber, where, of course, Cena sold his soul to the final boss. But this time, fans want it to be different. With John Cena now being face, we could have had The Rock show up, and we think John Cena had a plan to twist the fans and twist Cody Rhodes so he could defend his title and still be the last real champion. But we all wanted Cody Rhodes to have a plan up his sleeve and know what was going to happen, and turn heel to win back the WWE Championship, have every fan against him, and be the most dominant champion in WWE we've seen in a long time. But sadly, we've not seen that in recent history. The SummerSlam main event was a great match. It was one of the best matches, arguably the best match in 2025, all round, male, female, whatever you want to say, in wrestling, in my opinion, it was the best match. It put on an absolute classic. But the ending was very predictable in my way. We saw one crossroads at the end. I know many crossroads when I've been hit. I truly understand that. But at the end, it was one salute and one crossroads to end John Cena off. And Cody Rhodes cried once again and was a babyface character like he had just finished a story once again like he did at WrestleMania 40. But it was very, very just plain, It was a very plain ending with John Cena shaking his hand. Pure respect, I understand it. It was a pass and torch moment. But fans would have liked it more if Cody Rhodes turned heel. They want Cody to turn heel, even if Cody is so with the fans and is the top babyface. And he's probably the biggest babyface in the WWE right now. Another reason why Cody Rhodes should turn heel is that we now have our World Heavyweight Champion currently, which is CM Punk. CM Punk is arguably the top babyface in WWE right now, with every fan on his side. And we saw at War Games, when these two men were face to face, the fans went with CM Punk. And even after War Games, Cody Rhodes was still world champion when the Drew McIntyre feud was starting to heat up again, going into their 3-stage of Hell match to kick off 2026. We saw most fans side with Drew McIntyre. And it made Cody Rhodes' character look very awkward, He's meant to go into this as pure babyface, with Drew McIntyre being the narcissistic heel, trying to take everything away from Cody Rhodes, causing an absolute hatred. The fans wanted Drew to win, and that was not what the WWE wanted. And it made Cody look like he was very awkward. And we definitely saw that in the SmackDown after he lost the championship in Berlin, Germany, when they went to London, in the OVO Wembley Arena, of course. He was there talking, and the fans were chanting for Drew McIntyre, and they were booing Cody Rhodes. And this was still after he lost the title, so it shows you they're just begging for it at this point. And Cody got in a very awkward situation. He didn't know what to say. He just looked. He was shocked. And he even mentioned, it was like, you're booing me. Wow. When he knew this had been going on for multiple months now. But we saw at the Rumble and everything, just everything feels very repetitive, Cody Rhodes at the moment. And Cody Rhodes is very getting turned on by the fans. And he's trying to beat his babyface with the wall and all this and chase by the championship to try and reclaim the glory. The fans ain't feeling it. And it is very different to the last time this happened at WrestleMania 40. Of course, we saw the John Cena one, but we all knew Cody Rhodes would win the title. And it was in a really short amount of time with John Cena only having certain appearances, of course. But Cody is trying to replicate what he did at WrestleMania 40, trying to finish the story, have everyone against him to finally win and overcome all the odds, which will not work this time because we've already seen it. And WWE could not recreate what was amazing. WrestleMania 40 was incredible, arguably the best event in history. Of course, in WWE history, you know what I mean? But we can't recreate that. And sadly, I love Drew McIntyre. I like Drew McIntyre, but he's not that level of match like a Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, But I understand. Cody Rhodes is the face of SmackDown still, but I still think Cody Rhodes should really go to Raw. If I look at it, if you want to turn Cody heel, but you don't want to put the championship on him, make him go to Raw, win the World Championship of a Roman Reigns or someone, or a CM Punk anyway, to make him that dominant champion and win the title that his father did actually win, the World Heavyweight Championship. I think he won it. If I got that wrong, very sorry. I'm not up to history of the Rhodes family. But the main thing is, the only way WWE can make this heel turn work in the coming weeks to WrestleMania is if Cody turns heel at the Elimination Chamber, causes Drew McIntyre to get beat down, and somehow win the Undisputed Championship. If Cody wins the Chamber, goes to WrestleMania maybe, and turns heel at WrestleMania. Or if Cody wins the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu at the Elimination Chamber, with Randy Orton winning winning the actual Elimination Chamber, we get to WrestleMania with both baby faces, and after Randy Orton is stuck up for Cody all these years, Cody turns to his selfish side and makes Randy look like a bum and beats him down to finally make Cody look like the dominant champion we've been waiting for. But will this heel turn happen anytime soon? In my opinion, no. I think WWE are too scared to make Cody Rhodes turn heel. And we've seen Cody Rhodes be heel in his AEW days, of course, like 5-6 years ago now. We saw Cody Rhodes be a heel, and he actually played it really well. Because when you book him right, Cody Rhodes can play both so well. He's got this Homelander energy that he could really click into in any second. And we've seen hints of this. And the fans have been so excited for this. They're really waiting for it. But WWE are too scared to pull the trigger and make it happen. Because it will blow up the internet if it happens. It will blow up the wrestling community if it happens. But I don't think it will happen anytime soon. And if WWE wants to do it, it's got to happen soon, because the years of Cody Rhodes are ticking down. He wants to be done when he's 45 and he turns 41 this year. You've got 4 years to do it. And Cody Rhodes' babyface run is burnt out now. We need something different for a change. Even if the heel run lasted literally a year at most, we would still be happy with what we got. Because Cody Rhodes is probably better as a babyface. I will admit that. He's probably better as a babyface. But it doesn't mean he can't play the heel as well. And if he played a heel, possibly facing an OTC, a face Roman Reigns, a face CM Punk, Randy Orton, Jey Uso. There's so many out there that we could get, and different rivalries to make Cody Rhodes look so good. Even if he doesn't have the championship on him, it would make him look so good, and doesn't feel like he needs to be fed the WWE Championship all the time and be this babyface that the fans are rejecting. Because Cody Rhodes is putting himself in an awkward position, or should I say, the WWE are putting Cody Rhodes in an awkward position right now, with him having to deal with all these boos and still be the good babyface and walk out to this crowd and try and be Mr. Nice Guy when really they want him to be Mr. Bad Guy. So, what do you think? Will Cody Rhodes turn heel anytime soon? In my opinion, I said no. But what do you think? I really want it to happen, but I think it's unrealistic in this moment for WWE and how if they pull the trigger or not. Comment down below what you think, and if Cody Rhodes turns heel, when he turns heel, drop in the comments down below. I'd like to hear. But thank you for watching this video. It has been asked me to record. Always remember to smash that subscribe button to the flipping channel, and I will see you little dirty faces soon. Goodbye, guys.